Well, hey folks, this is Seven here. Yeah, don't store your pig poop in a container inside. Apparently it attracts flies. At least I'm assuming, because it used to be right there on the wall. Oh, excuse me, perfect start. I have actually moved it out here. It's in the corner. Hopefully the flies will realize that and follow it out. I hope you're having a good day. It is the last day of February today. I don't have another pickaxe, eh? Yikes. I wanted to go for an explorer. Oh, excuse me for a moment. I don't know why that's always a thing, but I really do apologize. Okay, well, it's early in the morning. I want to go for an explore. That does concern me, that my pickaxe is so weak. I mean, if the axe breaks, I'll make a stone one, same with the knife, but oh well. I'm not going to not do what I want to do here because of it. So, got some crops coming ready. That's a good thing. So what I want to do is head north. We're going to go for a good long explore, probably at least a couple of days. So, yeah. I need to find 10. So we are going to go off on a wander. I don't know what it is. I'm wondering if it's those statuary marker things that I have, but for some reason my little clock of doom tends to spiral downward whenever I'm home, which is not good, because you don't really want your home to be in one of those sort of things. I'm just going to go and check while we're in the neighborhood on how the bees are doing. Oh, okay, well there you are. We have another hive ready to take home. Awesome. So we'll have to make a couple more to bring up here and a couple more to bring home. I'm just going to grab some grain. Oops, yeah. There we go. Let us continue. Now, let's have a look at our map. Yeah, we haven't really gone that far straight north. I will grab whatever I can for foodstuffs along the way. I've brought a crock that has I think 2 full meals in it. Boy, this is deep grass, eh? Hard to see anything. Just gotta make sure I don't miss a tin deposit. More out here. What is this then? This mature spelt. All right. Not bad. Oop. Continue our trek north. Okay, I do need to have an empty hand, so how about pop those up there? just have to hope we don't end up in one of those super mountainy up and down and up and down and up and down kind of places, because boy, oh boy, they are so time-consuming to try and navigate through. Ideally, what we'll find is a giant pine forest with unlimited resin, but you know, I'll settle for slightly less than that. Oh. Well, I didn't really want those. Those are, whoa. Cranberries after all. Yeah. Alright, I'm not gonna pick all the cranberries. For one, I'm not that big a fan of cranberries. Even the CEO of Ocean Spray, in a rather candid interview, and Ocean Spray, if you're from the UK or whatever and are not familiar with it, it's probably the most popular cranberry juice brand in North America. Well, Canada and the US, I don't know if or which they might drink in Mexico, if they even drink cranberry juice when they've got so many other healthy alternatives. Not to say it isn't healthy, it's just... But yeah, even the CEO at one point was quoted saying, if it weren't for all the sugar, they'd be inedible. And they pretty much are. Horrible bloody... Oh, I love blueberries. Yeah, I know, I don't really need to eat them, but... Oh, that was so good. So good. Got a container of them in the fridge. That's what I had for a snack yesterday evening. Alright, so we come across a large lake with appears to be a redwood forest on the far side. So... yeah, looks like this version they've still decided that there won't be any animals swimming through the lakes. Dang it, used to be my best hunting strategy. Although where we're living, there's beasties abound that I've never seen before, like in the amounts of them that we get. All those deer and impalas and whatever the heck else they are. I wonder if they're ever going to make some use of all the vast underwater areas, or even some of the water areas. That's a big enough lake to consider using a boat to cross. Okay, it looks like now we're going to get into some mean terrain, but it looks like it'll flatten back out pretty quick, pretty much once we're through the redwood forest. And then we're getting into areas we have never been. So perhaps there is some tin in our future. Yeah, a few. Same thing with the flint. Don't want to get too carried away, but if I find it, I could use a few. Well, so far, at least we're finding passages. I don't have to go the up the hill, down the hill, up the hill, down the hill thing, which I'm appreciative of. Whoa. Can you say steep much? What is that down there? Huh. Definitely something, but... huh. We got a trader. Let's go have a look. This is redwoods. Who are you talking to? You didn't even know I was coming. Well, survival goods, eh? What you got? Ooh, a lake. What do you want for that? 9 years. 4 years. Oh. What the heck is that? Cream ceramic bowl. Really? Huh. Steel ingot? Spelt bread, 1 year. Really? Rye bread. Interesting. What is that? A wool pup. Cool. Yeah, like, oh, that's salt. Alright. Yeah, thank you very much, dude. I'm just going to marketh you upon my map. Boom, right there. This. And... oh, what the heck, trader were you? I don't know. Survival or something? What kind of trader are you? Oh, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, dude. Jeez. Rat? Wow. I see our wheel of pain is once again spinning backwards. Not good. Alright, let's continue on after our less than wonderful interaction with the local survival goods trader. Entirely my fault, of course. But I can see we're going to have to watch out for holes here. Very uneven terrain and very deep grass. Alright, what do we got over there? Looks like maybe a little bit of a ruination. Fish. Oh, there's a massive quartz cave. That. Oh, and something else. Let's put you there instead. How did our food get so bad? Seems like all I'm doing is stuffing my face. There we go. Ho ho ho. Interesting. Well, what do we got? More gears. A watering can, nice. A miner's mask. Sure, some sticks. Artisan, oh, it's in terrible shape. Oh well. Bookshelf and an oak seed, yeah. Oh, it's just sticks and stones. Yeah, I know. Beyond that, yeah, there might be a lower level I was really hoping for a torch holder. Alright, interesting. So I am going to mark this place, just because of all the quartz, which we can do nothing with, of course, because we'll go white for quartz. You need a tin bronze pickaxe to harvest it, which, of course, we are not blessed with at the moment. Oh, all of a sudden there's grumpies. I don't see anything else that screams rah rah sis boom ba, feed me your tin. So I'm gonna come back up. What are you? Oh, flint and sandstone. Yeah. All right, let's see if we can get ourselves going in the right direction here. Oh yeah, a wee bit of a ruin. One block that's actually of any value. Well, without a bunch of digging, that ain't gonna give up its secrets, if it has any. Alright, I'm really hoping this isn't the start of one of these up and downs. Another sandstone cave. Let's go have a quick red look. Whoa. One here as well. Yeah, not really. That's an actual little dead end. And this one is another dead end, just a bunch of cracked sandstone. Because cracked is the best kind. I don't know. Alright. Odd little bit, eh? Interesting. Indeed. Yeehaw. Yep. Nothing. Big fat nothing. Do we have anything showing up? A bit of a ruin. That might be a more sort of major-y one. Let's deviate slightly northeast and go see what this brings us. I mean, I'm not, like I said, really looking for ruins, but when you're looking for something as obscure as a surface ore, pretty much anywhere you go is, you know, bound to bring more than you started with. Alright, whatever it is, it's probably just a spot of sand or something. Because we should be able to see it. Ah, yeah, okay. That's what we're looking at. If you look way, way down there, there's a white bottom. So, alright. So much for our jaunt to the east. Ooh, a little bit of ye old native copper bits. Okay, you and you we didn't actually put on at any point. So, can we? I assume all of our stuff is absolutely garbage. Terrible, 0. Yeah, okay. So, tailor's mask, a miner's mask. Does it make any difference? Or is it just as terrible? Oh no, it's tattered, but it is a little better. Okay. Scarf-wise? Alright. Well, that's not too bad, the jacket. Those are shoes? Dang, dude. You're not exactly rocking the Casbah with those. Alright, we're gonna pitch this guy. Because definitely not something I need to keep. So, let's... a suitable hole. Whoosh. There we go. And with that, I'll grab you. Oh, it's the only one? Alright, well that's hardly worth marking then. Oh, there's another. Yeah. Northward. Oh, actually, let me eat this. Well, that's definitely more of a mountain than I really want to climb. I see this side of it is passable. How does the other side look? Yeah, no, that's starting to lead into trouble that way. Whoa. Well, that would have been a little troublesome, wouldn't it? I'm hoping that was a rabbit I just saw, not a wolf puppy. Ooh, chickens. Buck, 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 buck yourself. Yes, indeed, chickens, go buck yourself. Buck, 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 buck. Okay. So what am I looking at over there? Is that, again, I think it's just a ground color. Doesn't have that distinct shapedness of, yeah, a ruin of any sort. But I'm liking the look of over there. That looks like the kind of place that's easy to zip along and look for deposits. Ooh. You kind of sneak up on a boy, don't you? Well, some kind of grainy goodness by the look of it. Specifically, 26 spelt. Now it does happen that spelt, being a grain, is one of the things that it's showing we're a little bit lacking in our diet. But I don't know that eating raw grain brings that up very much. I think you need to like stuff a loaf of bread in your face or something to really have that count. I'm disappointed with all the sandstone. We haven't been finding much in the way of quartz bits. Because obviously quartz is growing in sandstone in this region. Okay, here's what I was hoping for. One of these giant deserty situations. Brilliant for finding deposits. So far, just loose flint, but you know, it gets better. There's copper. Wow, that's a lot of copper. More here. All right, well, let's mark this one. I don't know that I'll come this far up here again, but you know, you never can tell. This could actually be a pretty big deposit if this is all one. And it's certainly close enough together that it could be one. But let's see if we can find what we're really looking for. It's a neat little valley down there. Okay, I'm probably getting close to, oops, mine stack 47. Well, we can manage a few more, although granted it is almost time to call it an evening. Whip out the old straw bed and see how we're doing. Let's just have a check down here in the valley. More copper bits. Oops. Unfortunately, I have no shortage, well, no shortage of copper. I'm sure we could always use a bit more, especially since I already know I need to do another tool cast fairly quickly. Yeah. Alright, not much in the tinniness. What's the time? 1957. A little bit early yet. Although admittedly, I could be missing things because I won't see any color differences. Alright, well, like I say, probably a bit early. I keep hitting tab. But, oh, it's in my box. There we are. And just to keep the boogeymen away. There we go. Let's put you away. I'm sure we'll run across more copper. So let's put our gears away. Geez, 10 of them, eh? We could go back and buy a bow from that dude if we wanted to. Man, there's a lot of flint, eh? Wow. I wonder if they increased it because you need it for doing things now. Making fire clay specifically. Which, of course, if we want to bake bread, is something we have to consider. And it is 4:05 a.m., which means it's late enough for us to get the heck on with it. Boop. Alright. And away we go. We're going to continue to head north. What is... oh, this is a crashed wyvern, a maple wing. Yeah. See, that's what I was afraid of. I can't pick that up because the game says, no, you already have one. So I can't lure it back. My guess is if I do desire another, I will what a super cool area. I would have to off that one. Oh, it's just flint there. It's a really cool little cave, eh? A little pool in it and all. Well, more quartz, but of course I can't harvest any of it. All right. Yeah. I don't think so. There we go. Actually, I want to stay in my empty hand. Let's eat our black currants. There we go. Oh, come on, 10. Where's, continue our trek north. What do we got here? Quartz bits I'll take. Oh, yeah. 'Cause, oh, yeah. Now we're talking. Now keep in mind, you need a lot to make glass. But this, in all honesty, I think this is the biggest open spill of quartz I've ever seen in this game. 6 clear in case we need lanterns. I am impressed. That is a mighty bunch of quartz for just loose stuff. Tools. A couple of wooden axes. Okay. Not a big priority at the moment. Any more up top that we might have missed? Your normal, your quartz. Well, normal. Yeah, alright. Okay. So I'm pretty sure. But I did see more of it. Oh yeah. We might get enough to do one cast of glass. That would not hurt my feelings. Now, we live in quite a warm area, so I don't know that greenhouses are going to be our big priority. Which means we'll actually be able to use them for the house. Oh, this is crazy. Just the sheer amount scattered about. And top it off with another little punch of copper. Alrighty. And a flint. Alright, that's impressive. What did we end up with? Over a stack, that's for sure. So yeah, we can actually do a glass cast. We can actually do a glass cast. Nice. Very nice. Alright. Let us keep puttering along. Northward, ever northward. I think I detect a hint of red. Yeah. Excuse me. Nothing else here of, well, again, a little bit of quartz or flint here and there. Nothing of significance. Ooh. A massive pine forest, okay. No issues with that. See if we can find some drippy ones. Some kind of a ruin in here as well. Alright. Something to pique some interest. Oh, look at this place. Alright. Tell me we will find another torch holder. That's just sand, so we can get through that pretty quick. There we go. Not seeing any down here. Unfortunately, roof is caved in. Black ceramic shingles, yeah. I mean, we could grab all those, but don't know that it'll really amount to much. Excuse me. Really? Okay. Not sure. I'll have to look it up. Alright, what do we got here? Pretty much nothing, eh? No. Well, that's a shame. Looks pretty good from the outside. But it's a whole bunch of nothing. Seems wider. We missed something? No, that is the actual. Alright, well. What we do, as I said, have a pine forest before us. So let's see if we can find any drippy ones. Take the wee native copper bits. Another chunk of roof. Maybe there'll be, yeah, there is. There's piles of shingles on the floor down there. These are already fired. Were the other ones not? Yeah, they are fired. Oh, it's just we got a full stack. Well, I mean, we are working on a roof. Maybe this is exactly what we needed. Let's see how we do. Three full stacks and a couple. Unfortunately, again, no torch holders, which is what I would really like. No, there's none up there either. There's not a lot of really useful stuff, in fact, other than those shingles. And that's questionable, so. Alright. We shall continue our trek northward. We got another one here. What do we got? Crushed alum, salt. Alright, we're just going to take all of this. Apparently we can't. Oh, we can't put anything back? You suck. Alright, just hang on a moment. Kind of waste a couple of these, but so it goes. Now, there we go. And spelt seed, parsnip seed, amaranth seed. What else shall we put away? Quartz. I don't know. I might just eat those. Salt for sure. Okay. So this, I'm going to take this. Okay. Let's grab the crushed alum. Don't know what it's for, but I don't have any. I do know that. Alright, let's pick you up. Pop our now full trunk back on our back. Have a look about. Well, I think we'd probably be able to get to this part through here a little better. We got a chair, table. There we go. What have we here? Japamala. Ooh, a bandage. Thank you very much. I will have that. A lackey's hat. Handsome. Well, let's take it all. See what we can do with it, and then deal with it from there. So, alright. We do have a spot for a necklace, so we'll use that. We do have a spot for a hat. Excuse me. And what are these? Gloves. Mask. Tailor's gloves. Okay. All right. Yeah, for I don't want them. Alright. Busted up old lantern. Yeah, there's unfortunately not much going on there. Alright. So, oh, this is got resin on it. Just grab this wee bit of copper. And then, there it is. Boop. Nice. Plant the tree and continue north. All these pine trees, there ain't much drippy stuff, is there? That's a shame. You do have to kind of really watch for it sometimes. Ooh, we got more quartz? We do. Alright. Huh. Yeah, it looks like it's going this way. Yeah, this is more like what you normally find, you know. A few scattered pieces here and there. I'm disappointed with all these pines and not a lot of drip, drip, drip going on. Oh well, we're not exactly at the point where I'm going, I need more, I gotta have some of this to do what we need to do, because we don't need to do it yet. But seems we have another trader fella. Ooh! On the wrong side of a ravine. The man we call Ravine. Whee! There you go. So what you want to do is jump from one mound of sand to another at the edge of a deep, in fact, kill me style ravine. But, well, you know, no risk, no reward. Okay, I'm not seeing anything of insane value laying about in the ground. So we'll see what this trader fella's about. Hopefully I won't give him the smack upside the head by accidentals. Hey man. An artisan. Yeah. So, I mean, I do like the storage things, but... Ooh, a ceramic hive. 9 gears. Jeez, dude. 11 gears. 10 gears. Oh, I see. A tapestry. Ambush tapestry. Well, what can I say? Trader the artisan. Okay. I guess. So, dude, and yellow. Actually, I think it's this yellow that I use. And you are artisan. Which is to say, you know, not of much use. Alright. Well, well, well. What are you? Oh, fox. Must have been curled up. Oh, there's some resin. There's some more copper. Yeah, see, there wasn't much quartz there at all. Alright, where did I see that? Right there. Okay. Like to see it. All right. Yeah, this is quartz the hard way, I tell you what. Quartz the hard way. Looks like there's a lot of foxes around here, man. Hmm. This is just amazing. Like I say, the biggest reason I want tin is so that we can harvest quartz. And here we go. Okay, so I'm not seeing much in the way of the drippies, so let us continue on in our northern expedition. Wow, we're getting into some mountainous kind of territory over to the side. Don't know that that's where we want to be. That kind of dropped a little quicker than I was anticipating. All right. Whew. There's a spread of copper, eh? Bang, 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 bang. Yeah, we'll mark... Again, the odds of us actually coming back out here aren't grand. But if it reaches a point where we're actually shy of things like copper, at least we know there'll be more where that came from. Alright, up we get. What is that? Oh, it's going to be lead, isn't it? Yeah. Gonna be lead. Oh. I was sure this was going to lead to a cave full of lead. Ooh, pretty. Indeed. Oh, we're definitely hitting another biome. Kind of a swampy looking thing. Let's head this way. A wee bit. Well, I think we have another night fast approaching. More lead. I'm hoping I'm not passing up a valuable material, but I don't think I've ever actually used it for anything. Whereas coming home with an extra stack of copper, I know will be of great use to me. 7 p.m. Whoa. Yeah. Again, gravel and sand are turned on to collapse. So, a wrong step, pick up the wrong piece of stone off the ground, and you can cause a fairly major cave-in. What do we got here? Oh yeah. I'll definitely have these. But as I say, night is approaching, and I think as well as night, I think the end of our episode here is approaching as well. So, I think I will end it here. I will spend the night out here in the wilds, and then tomorrow make my way back. So, hope you enjoyed. If you did, please remember to hit that like button. Till next time, take good care of each other, folks. And ciao for now. Making sure I don't see any obvious trees drippling away. Right now.